Hi guys, and welcome to my new channel. I am actually really excited to film this video right now. I have no idea why, but I'm like super energized and ready to go. So yes, this is my first official video on this channel. Very exciting. And I'm ready to just talk about Oxford and preparation for Oxford and all that jazz. Now this first official video is all going to be about the visa process. Yes, the visa, which I absolutely have abhorred for the last 3 months. It was awful. So when you are getting ready to study abroad, nobody really takes you step by step through all the things you're going to need. So I thought I would film this video to help other people out who are going to be in a similar situation that I was just in. Hopefully your school will explain it better to you, because I had to spend my time emailing 400 different people from Oxford and from my school that I go to here in the US. I had to Google a bunch of things and go on a bunch of government websites and stuff, and it was just a hard time. Now my motto for the visa is if you don't cry at least once or twice, you're not filling it out right, because you have to cry at least a couple times. I mean, you have to. I recently had coffee with a girl who just did this program that I'm going to be involved in at Oxford. She just got back like a couple weeks ago, and she's like, "How many times have you cried?" I go, "Oh my God, you cried? Thank God, I thought it was crazy." Don't worry, people. If you cry while filling out your visa application, you're human. You're doing it right. Don't worry. You're doing it correctly. I'm not saying you're not going to get confused, because believe me, even with all the answers, you will still mess up something. It's just how it goes. But you know what? I've talked to a lot of people who have reassured me that even if you fill out every single thing wrong, you will still get in, because, you know, life works out that way. If you're from the US like I am, we are so low risk. We're below low risk. We're like the lowest of the low. Flying from the US to go to the UK is very simple. Get into the country fairly easy, but I'm going to warn you right now, at least 3 pages of questions on the visa application are going to be: are you a criminal? Do you participate in criminalistic activity? Are you a terrorist? No, you're not a terrorist. Like, what would the reaction be if you said yes? Like, no. Like, why even? No, that makes no sense to me. There are about 17 steps in order to fill out this damn visa. Number 1, you have to get a CAS number. It's a confirmation of acceptance for studies. That is a CAS. Basically what they'll do is, if you are being sent to Oxford or whatever school you're doing for study abroad, your school will send all your information in somewhere, and then they will send it back and say, "Oh, you've been approved, here's your CAS number." You cannot apply for a visa without your CAS number, because you will have to fill out this form before the online application. That is called like Appendix 4 if you're a Tier 4 student. Filling out the visa is actually fairly simple, but going into it, it doesn't seem simple until you come out the other side and it's all done. Step 2 is filling out your Tier 4 Appendix 8 form. Once you have your CAS number, you can go on and fill out the Appendix 8 form. And one of the questions on the Tier 4 form is, what is your CAS number? Now you fill out, there's 7 parts, it's about 8 pages. Once that is filled out, you can then go on to step 3, which is finally going to go fill out your online application. Now, warning, you cannot apply for the visa until 3 months till you go away. So I am going to Oxford, my OU start date, which is like my Oxford University start date or whatever. My start date is October 9th. So I filled out my online application on July 9th, because that's 3 months till when I go. Technically, it's kind of like July 10th, because there's not 31 days in one of the months. I don't even remember. But yeah, just wait 3 months till you go away, and that's when you fill out the online application. Now, I'm warning you right now, since nobody warned me, the visa is insanely expensive. I'm going to break it down to you in UK terms. Basically, the visa is £298, which is roughly around $441, plus the price of a biometrics, which I will get to in one moment. So yes, I'm warning anybody who's filling out their visa. Warning, 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 flashing warning lights. It is insanely expensive, and nobody tells you this. I went into this thinking it was going to be like $230 max, you know? Maybe a little past that. I did not expect that final number when I got to the last page. I was shocked. I kid you not. I filled this out. I'm all done. I'm like, payment, okay, no problem. I have my credit card already. The screen uploads. It says my price, and I sit there staring at my computer in shock for 20 minutes. I wish I was lying to you, but I'm not, because I cannot believe it cost that much. I am still reeling from that price. Like, how? It was shocking. Okay, yes, so once you get your CAS number, you fill out your Appendix 8 Tier 4 form, and you fill out the online application, you move on to step 4, which is getting your biometrics done. Now, even though biometrics, if you don't know what it is, it maybe sounds a little scary, but it's really simple. That's all taken care of when you fill out the online application. So when you fill out the online application and you pay, it asks you to make an appointment to get your biometrics done. So we'll tell you, like, pick where you're living. If you live in the United States, it will show you all the available places, which are called application centers, that you can go and get your fingerprints done. Now, if you live in New York or Long Island, I suggest going to the Visa Application Center in Hicksville. I was literally there for 5 seconds. You don't need to fill out any paperwork. They'll have all your information on the computer since you filled out your visa online, and they literally just do your left hand, your right hand, then they do all your fingers on your left hand individually, and then all the ones on your right hand individually, and then they give you your form stamp saying you did it, and then you go on your merry way. Now moving on to step 5, when you take all of those forms and everything involved and you send it to the British consulate. Now, if you live in New York, you can maybe hand it in person. I know there's one, I think it's like West 34th Street or something. Google it. Google British Consulate in New York, and you can send it there. You have to send your passport with your thing, so I really make sure you do this stuff on time and in an orderly fashion, because you're going to need your passport to come back to you before you move away. Ooh, before I forget, when you fill out your visa online application in part 3, make sure you print out your visa 24 hours later. Basically, what happens is after you pay for your visa, it's going to tell you to not log in for another 24 hours, because if you do, the computer can get confused in the whole system and you might pay that visa price twice. So when they said, I was like, oh, don't you worry, I'm not going to fill this out. So I waited 24 hours, and the next day you have to log back in with your existing application number, which will be emailed to you, so don't even worry about it. And once you do that, it will be fully processed and sent wherever it needs to be sent online, and then it tells you to print out your online application all completed, so print that, and it'll also tell you to print out your confirmation of making an appointment for your biometrics, which you need when you get your biometrics done, or they will not let you into the building. Now, if you've done like passport renewals and all that jazz, you know that people in government offices aren't the most friendly people. I literally walk into this place, I'm the only one here, and I go, hi, I have an appointment for 12. She's like, paper. I'm like, okay. So I give her my paper. She's like, passport. Sweet, what the hell is wrong with you, lady? Like, I am the only person here. Like, I'm not holding you up or anything. Like, calm the F down. I feel like a requirement to work at, like, government offices is to be an asshole. I mean, you have to agree with me. None of those people are friendly. If you've ever met someone friendly at a government office, like passport, application, whatever, comment below, because I want to know where these people are so I can go give them a high five, because I've never met someone nice who works in a government office ever. And I've been in many for like renewal of passports and birth certificates and all that jazz. So yes, that's it. That was my visa experience. I am now in the final step. I'm just waiting for a letter from my school, and then I can send all of my paperwork in and be completely done with this visa. But literally, when I got my biometrics done and it took like 3 seconds, a weight was lifted off my shoulders, because now I can just hand it all in and just be done with it. If you're filling out the visa, I wish you good luck, and do not worry, you will get through it. I know it is a pain in the ass, believe me, I've been there, but you too shall prevail. So yes, this is me signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed my first video about Oxford. I will be uploading next Monday. I think I'll be doing new video Monday for both of my channels. So I just posted a video on my other channel, so if you want to go check that out, it will be in the down bar below. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really had fun talking about my experiences, so I know I'm going to enjoy this channel a lot, because I like talking about beauty and makeup and stuff, but I also like talking about things going on in my life, you know, in relevance to my education. So yes, I'll be filming another video this week that has to do more about like my classes and my teachers and, you know, books and stuff that I have to read before I get there. So yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next Monday with a video on this channel and then a video on my main channel. And again, all my links are below, so I will see you guys next week. Bye!